Hello everybody. So I've had a lot of people also ask me how to get the look with brushes. What brushes do they need and what are they for? So Younique has an awesome line of face brushes as well as eye brushes for eyeshadows. And I'm gonna do a quick little breakdown. I'll do it as quick as I can, showing you what they're for and how multi-purpose they are. So I'm going to start by just showing you that all of the brushes I'm showing you, if you got the full brush set, actually come in this super cute case. How awesome is that for holding onto your brushes? But that's the full brush set only. So the face brush set, and again, these can all be ordered individually as well. You get 4 brushes in the face brush set: the powder puff brush, the blush brush, concealer brush. See how narrow tip that is? It's awesome for getting in there. And a flat foundation brush. Couple of my favorite brushes because they are so multi-purpose. This powder puff face brush. This is what I use it for. My liquid to powder foundation. Put a few little drops on the brush. Dab, 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 dab. Circular motions all around. Super easy. You've seen the video. You can also use this for a finishing powder. This is one of my absolute favorite products. The Touch Pressed Powder. I love it. Gives you a real matte look. That's all I have on today because it's quick and easy. And you just swirl around, brush all over. You can put that over your Touch Liquid foundation. You can put it over your regular foundation that you use if it's not a Younique foundation, just to, you know, finish off the look. You can put it over your BB Flawless. I also use this brush for my bronzer. Dab, dab, dab. Top of the face, underneath your cheekbones, down around your jawline, nose, boom, done, little glow. I also use the face brush for a loose concealer powder. This is the loose mineral concealer powder, which I love. Sometimes I'll just do a little light dusting of this. Sometimes I'll put a little bit on my finger or my concealer brush, pat it in under for some flawless coverage. It's also a really nice finishing powder over the BB Flawless, which I love to do. So there's 4 uses of this brush. How easy is that? Blush brush can also be used with this Touch Liquid foundation. This has become kind of my favorite go-to for this because it has a nice angle. It's really nice for getting in underneath and in around where you need it. Again, a few drops will do you. This blush brush obviously can be used for our gorgeous blushers, and I do use them for our blushers. Love them. It's got an angle, so it's perfect for getting it where you need it. I also use this for the bronzer sometimes, and again, it can be used for the pressed powder or the loose powder. So both of those 2 big puffy brushes, multi-purpose. Awesome. Love them. Now the foundation brush. This foundation brush can be used for the liquid to powder foundation. You're going to get a heavier coverage than you will with one of the lighter, puffier brushes because you can really kind of paint it on and get it where you need it. It's much more dense. So if you need a heavier coverage, this is the brush you're going to want to go with this. And the BB Flawless as well, which I love. Sometimes you can just put this on with your hands if you just want a light kind of overall moisturized coverage. Whoops, you don't need both of those. These go together. But if you want better coverage, thicker coverage, heavier coverage, this is your duo. All right, and the last brush in the face brush collection is the concealer brush. You can use it, and I didn't take it out for some reason, but our creamy concealer, liquid concealer, which is awesome, covers everything, a little tiny dab, get right in. You can use it with the powder, the loose mineral powder foundation, and lots of people actually use this for eyeshadows too, and cream shadows. Super dense, super soft, awesome. So that's your face brush set. Eye brush set. Okay, we're 4 minutes. I'm gonna try and get through this quick. This is all of the brushes that you get in the eye brush set. Again, you can get them individually as well. So this is your comb and your eyelash comb and your eyebrow brush. See how tiny those little bristles are? Perfect for getting out any little clump you might have from your fiber lash. The little brush, perfect for taming your eyebrows. That's the first one. This is the cream shadow brush. See how dense it is? You really want a dense brush when you're going to be using the cream shadows. Here's a gorgeous cream shadow. See how light and airy it is? You're going to want one of these to get that on and really have it stick to your eyelid. It's awesome. So that's the cream shadow brush. This is the brush that is the perfect brush for the palette. It's an angled shadow and a sponge brush. Sponge applicator on one side, little angled puffy brush on the other side. This is perfect for the palettes because they are pressed shadows. This is palette number 3. Beautiful. The sponge is awesome for really pushing it into your eyelid and getting it where you need it. This puffy brush will give you some lighter coverage, and then it's really good for blending. So this brush is awesome when you're getting a palette. These are my 3 kind of favorite go-tos for all of my eyeshadows. They're awesome, and I use all 3 of them lots of times when I'm using more than one color, and sometimes I'll use like 4 different eyeshadows. May seem like a lot, but once you kind of get the method down, I've got some videos showing you how to do it. Super easy, super quick, and they blend awesome. So this is the one I would start with. It's my favorite one because it has a liner on it, which is fantastic for using your eye pigments, your eyeshadows, the eyeshadows in your palette, for really getting in and lining your eyes with that same shadow so that your liner matches your shadows. This puffy end right here, the shader brush, is perfect for obviously the eyeshadow. See these loose pigments? So gorgeous. This one's sexy, my favorite. Beautiful for in underneath your eyebrow as a highlighter. And this end would just be obviously for over your lid. It's a little bit smaller than this brush, which is called the Deluxe brush. This is the one that I use for kind of blending it all after I have all my colors done. And this one I love because it's kind of comes to a soft point. And that one's really good because it's, you know, see the soft point? You can kind of really get in, do your creases, you can do your V. That's what I love this one for kind of that dark accent color. So those are all of the brushes that you would get in the full brush collection. It's a lot of brushes, a little bit pricey. They will last you forever. They can be used wet and dry. They're super easy to wash. They are super soft. They are awesome. I love them. So again, if you just need one brush for that one product you have, if you want a few brushes, if you want the full brush set, now you know what they do. My brush breakdown for you. I hope this wasn't too long. Take care. Thanks for watching. Have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.